And then the last thing, if you showed a world last week, we ask that you do not show this week. We have a 1 week cooldown. So if there are any questions, any of that, nothing? Cool. Everybody sprint into the rectangle. If you would like to show a world, not everybody.
Not everybody.
Very cool. Very cool. Oh, and by the way, about the social event that we usually do at the end, I will have a form out for that tonight for people to start submitting worlds. But for the next 2 weeks, we do already have worlds lined up. So, Fax, would you mind reading the order, you see?
Yep. The order is as following: Alt Centauri, Juice, Digital, Sharp Razor, and Vex Machine.
Alt Centauri's here. That means.
Alrighty.
Wait, no, move me
That is
down.
everybody. Oh.
Swap to VR so I'm not gonna...
Excuse me.
Can I move? Can I go down one so
oh.
I have time to get into VR?
Who? What?
Centauri would like to go second. Yeah.
Centauri wants to go second.
So you'd have to be
Yeah.
quick.
I mean,
And then who else had a question?
Excuse me. Excuse
Yep.
me. I'm wondering if I can go last because my scenes is still baking, and from the looks of it, it requires somewhere around an hour and 40 more minutes from now.
Yeah, for sure.
We're not gonna have that
Thank you.
much time, are we?
Yeah, we might not have that much time to get to it. We might not have that much time to get to it. We might be done before that, but...
Especially with you using VR chat at the
Hopefully
same time.
that ETA will go
take
down.
longer.
Oh no, I don't know. Unity is skyrocketing.
If we run out of time, feel free to bug people and steal people during the social event. No pressure there. You can do whatever you want.
Just make sure I'm the last, so everything can go.
For sure.
Thanks.
For sure. So yeah. So Alt Centauri second, Sharp Razor last. Otherwise, order's good for everybody.
Yeah.
Lilith?
Okay. Juice, would you like to come up and explain what you're showing?
Does Lilith want to show something? Or
Yeah.
Are you standing there?
So, about a month and a half ago. Oh, is my voice okay up here?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I hear you loud and clear.
Cool. So about a month and a half ago, Fuma introduced me to somebody named Sync Otter, who's a variety streamer on Twitch. They were looking to have a world commission for kind of a beach clubhouse. And yeah, it all came together really nicely. Once we're in there, if anyone has any questions, feel free to come find me. I'm happy to explain like how things came together. What else can I say? Oh, it's playing Chill Hop, and I don't know for sure if that is stream safe. I think it is, but if anyone can tell me otherwise, please do so I can let people know. But I would encourage people to turn the media down on the media player instead of in the world, so they still have like the ambient sounds of the ocean and the trees and such. But yeah, I'll go ahead and draw up a portal and we can take a look.
Don't go immediately. We need to usually take portals.
I was there just another night, actually. It's a really nice world.
Stop talking. Attention. I'm not supposed to be here.
I have the urge to just pick up
Let's see.
and throw it around.
Yeah, visitor, a friend of mine.
Friends plus, right?
Yeah, as long as it's a
Yeah.
plus.
We're friends, right?
And
Just
plus.
either plus.
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay, that should do it.
Looks good.
Good afternoon, Cyan.
That's right. We came here last night.
Juice, I was here like the night
Seriously?
before.
And when loading bar finished.
Oh, this is
hey, this is nice.
Since Tuesday.
Oh.
What I really like the architecture on the main building.
Hey,
Like the
Juice,
round
Juice,
angle.
what's your Wi-Fi password?
Perfect profile.
So where's the media player?
Club Clam.
Yeah, what's the password?
God.
Okay.
How?
What is the Wi-Fi called?
2 nights ago. Medium. Okay.
Clam Club.
Ah, hello, Red Panda. Nice to see you.
Which one of them? There's one with the all uppercase, or one with all lowercase, and one where it's switching in between them. And
I want to say it's the all uppercase one.
So I know what FF's
I guess. Hi, Fiona.
That's how when were you here? And you can. Where is she at?
FF here next week.
We came here.
Way later.
Sign up secret.
I love how the ceilings are low. It feels.
Aw, these pictures are really cute. I love the art.
Wait for more human-sized avatars in here. You'll see the stark difference. It is. She's very lovely.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I love how it's literally just a chair.
It's like on some books.
This looks like such a cozy place.
I'm having sympathy. For whatever reason, my game's performance has degraded over time. I used to be able to run into these lobbies
Because I
at
haven't
30
gotten a
FPS,
problem
now I can
like
only
this.
play them at 20.
Yeah. I love it so much.
Sorry.
It is glorious.
Yeah. And it can come in 3 parts too. I can,
Wogan. Furries.
That's good. I like it.
Furries.
That's all.
What? Oh.
You had the news. You had it here first, okay? You know. Now you know.
Max has legs now.
Oh no!
Max has legs.
I'm cursed. Hey, I got legs. Hey, snakes have legs. What other animals don't have legs but need legs? Hello. Oh.
Squid.
Squid, I was thinking maybe I'll show off the world that we're going to use for the hangout next week, just to do a quick stress test before we commit to it.
Yeah.
Oh, that
It would
sounds
be annoying
nice.
if we did it without, without testing it first with 80 people. Seems like like we're not gonna have 80, but yeah, I haven't had more than 15.
I need to turn name tag
Yeah.
back on. I thought that you were the axolotl.
Oops.
Too funny.
I'm,
Oh, right. Yeah, if you don't have my
because
avatar on, you
Lilith's
would
animations off. Yeah.
not see
Yeah.
the top turned off.
Really need to upgrade the RAM.
Yeah, Lilith is just
Yeah.
torso down right now. So Fax is the head.
Oh.
Yeah, I have 14 slots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's the point.
That,
Oh, it's a sunset. It looks really
I like the
nice.
lights.
It does.
kind of hurts to stare at the sun.
I can't wait for
honestly,
VR
that's how the
displays to get
sun
better.
works, so.
Like imagine
Oh.
this in 4K HDR. Raw, beautiful.
I mean, you can buy a Pimax.
For tiny people.
Yeah, but I don't have the frames for that, do I?
Everything needs to improve first.
Never buy a
Why not?
Like, what would it take for us to get 144
Oh, I hate my
hertz,
Pimax. It
4K?
is such a trash headset.
Oh no.
Yeah, bad quality.
People.
Well, I thought
Oh,
Kryn had one and liked it, but
I hate it. Like the distortion is awful. Like it's not even worth having. Like it's just this essentially the same field of view as the index, but with like extra unusable field of view.
yeah. It might depend on your eyes too, because it's a pretty extreme angle.
A billion times worse than like even the Vive,
no.
which the Vive is already known for just like being the worst microphone.
I literally have a tie pin like duct taped to my Vive to like improve the audio quality.
Yeah, it's like even the strap doesn't do a good job of like balancing the weight. And even like the deluxe strap is just like a worse knockoff of like the Vive Pro strap, which I'm already not.
It's a big headset, isn't it?
He's selling drinks over
Why were people
Yeah,
buying
it's
it then?
too
That's
big.
kind of surprising.
Extreme resolution.
Not enough information about it.
Technology.
Yeah, and the people that do
Ah.
buy
Told me
it
that
are
these were
typically like
also
simmers
using part of
people.
it.
It's a horrible social VR headset.
Oh, unfortunate.
You will like in your first couple days with it, you're gonna like hurt your neck really bad because of how heavy it is.
Oh no.
Well, I hope my index lasts a while then.
Oh yeah, the like definitely if you just want to use VR, even as like an enthusiast, but like a social VR enthusiast, the index is still definitely like the headset to get.
I was surprised.
Happy that they provide customer support. I've had so many parts replaced. You know, it's like the ship of Alexandria at this point. Everything's different. Except my right controller.
I was surprised at how much lighter
An
the
individual and
quest
have not
was.
had to do a single replacement for my index in a year and a half.
Logan.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Same. You touched that word.
It took me 2 years.
Yeah, you will
After 2 years, I started having issues. It's fine.
Yeah.
I've shown pictures of my Vive controllers and my Vive headset, and people are like, "How did you do that?"
You have to replace the power supply for a base station, but that's it.
Yeah, I'm still on my OG Vive with 5 wireless.
My OG Vive fell in 2 pieces, and I've people are like, "How'd you do it?" I'm like, "I don't know, man." It's just like,
Because Valve was
it did.
convinced
Actually, I have to
thoroughly
watch audio chat. Mine
that I
just
wanted to
snapped on
replace
the
my
side,
base
and I never
station.
knew why.
I look at that.
2.5 Right now, it's
years
just
on my
been
Vive.
that way for months, and I'm just lazy.
I like this avatar.
Oh, by the way, Squid, is your avatar inspired by They Bleed Pixels?
Yes.
Okay. I thought of that when I first saw you, but I thought surely someone's mentioned that before.
Oh, you're like the second person ever. Like back in
What?
2015, I actually modeled.
No way.
The main character.
It was like one of my first like models that I did in here.
Oh.
Let me see if
Well,
I
like
can find it.
immediately
It's
when
very
I
far
saw
back.
you in August of, when was it? 2020. Yeah, 2020.
Oh, that's cute.
This is
I
like
like
a
it.
super old model.
Awesome.
The little skull print dress.
Well, I mean, I love the OC that you made based off of that. That's really good.
Oh. Yeah, I guess
So this-
if I am not informed enough to get the reference, but it looks cool.
You keep saying you don't play video games.
Nestor, are you accumulating little bits on your character now?
Before
Did
that,
you
like,
change the
big
shader a bit?
boom that happened in like 2012 or 2013.
That's cool.
Like they bleed pixels
It's just
from like
another
2011
setting.
2010.
Yeah, but just the style is recognizable. Purple girl character with bloody hands. That's kind of what it looks like. Nice. Well, yay, number 2. Oh, as a reward, I'm sure you'll mail me your Pimax, right? No, that's maybe explore a bit.
Actually, the Steam menu.
Let's go
You
explore.
fucking have it. It's collecting.
Yeah, what is there more to this world? Let's see.
It's right next to.
I plan on collecting a bunch of random
Oh, this is cool. There's a lot more to this place.
I'm pretty sure they have something like Viseme or voice or gesture left, gesture right.
Did you already have the Pimax?
Wait, what about that?
Did you already have a Pimax?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Do you like yours?
I love mine. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, because
I do not recommend it as someone's first headset.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. But if you have experience with any experience with like PC headsets, as a second headset, Pimax is absolutely the way to go in my opinion.
yeah.
The field of view is so nice.
Oh wait.
See, Squid was complaining about it, and I was wondering if it's like a difference in eyes or something. Because Squid said, she said it was like there's the extra field of view is kind of useless.
It's going.
Because it's really blurry near the edge.
It's a bit stagnant, not much progress, I'll be honest with you, because I'm just...
Yeah, I've talked to Squid about Pimax as well. he's not a fan of it, but I like it. And
the quality of
that's the thing. Everyone has their own preferences for
I was
headsets.
able to set those things up. It's just
Like I've gone from Vive Pro to Index
framework for
to
the boss
AKX
AI
now.
to actually work.
Vive Pro.
To like actually and I've been like getting hiccups.
The only complaint about the Vive Pro was the screen door effect. Index, my Index actually gave me headaches, believe it or not. For whatever reason, that headset gave me headaches whenever I used it.
That's what the Quest gives me, and it's lighter than my Vive. But it's just so tight, even if you loosen it. It's like...
Yeah, I think
You
it
got a big melon, I think.
harness. Yeah, I think it just has something to do with how the harnesses are designed. Like my Pimax doesn't give me a headache.
That's good.
And just have it so
maybe
that you can play like animations that follow a specific order when it's out. That's
Typically parameters, that's what's doing
back
it.
in. Is when it's
Wait,
I looked over at you.
On the gestures left to control its facial expressions.
Is that not just part of like the default thing that it doesn't have to be
Part of the parameters list.
Correct. It doesn't. You don't need those parameters in the parameter list. But some people do put them in there. Like I didn't until I bought this model. I didn't know that the Visine parameter existed at all, and this model had it in the parameter list by default. So as far as I knew, it had to be in there. And then the Dynamics beta came out, and all of my avatars that had that Visine parameter. Broke. Exactly, because it's
a duplicate because it's now part of the base system. Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's weird.
I understand the entire issue now.
Seeing someone else with this avatar. 'Cause I caught you out of the corner of my eye before, and I'm like, is that Thrill? No, it's not.
We didn't know exactly what it was with the parameters that was doing it.
Let's say a player's got.
That's what it is.
No, you say something. Because
he'll try.
Oh, I said. Sorry. I said I saw you out of the corner of my eye before, and I'm like, is that Thrill? No, it's not. I'm like,
fuck off. Fuck off. No.
I'm so sorry.
My modern day version of my avatar,
so that
the only reason why it looks like that is because I have tried everything in my power to get away from Thrill and still my $40 I spent on Booth. He is single-handedly the reason why I learned how to do all of the 3D modeling and texturing I know today.
Well, there you go. You can blame him for that. That's pretty good.
I bumped into him actually. I was going to go up to him and be like, "Thank you so much for making me learn how to 3D model, because I don't want to be associated with you."
Why?
And say that. So.
I mean, he seems nice.
I get where he's coming from.
But having a doppelganger.
In this case.
Yeah.
I went to a public lobby and someone was like, "Oh my gosh, is that Thrill Seeker?" And I'm like, "No."
Can you do like?
I'm like the Thrill Seeker.
So I mean, you
I
have
used to
like
use a
hitbox
model
on
called
the thing
Nekoyama.
for when you stuff, but can you also put
and
like sensing
I don't use it now
colliders on it that are kind
because
of like big boxes on the right, left,
I first
or
saw it at
front or
VCAT
rear
4
of
in the
it,
corporate
and
world.
when a player,
it finally released like a year later, almost a year and a half later. Anyway,
whatever, it's like, oh,
I picked
the
it up
thing's
first
over
day,
here,
and then like
and
3 months later,
turns or
a
knows what to
VTuber
do.
backed by the artist themselves picked it
like,
up and started
you can-
contributing with it. So it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
that's the name Nekoyama. So
Because
it's like,
I have found out that there is
Sheesh. Well, I picked up this one, which is like a base that a lot of people here use.
center of object, and then
Like a lot of people have this one too.
player command or whatever, and see what the angle is and then correct for it. That would be like the smart way to do it.
Because I have a whole story. I have a whole story about this, but we all need a respawn, so I'll tell you that in the next world.
Surround it.
Oh, did it say respawn? I didn't see.
And then when the player hits the
He's the guy who did Noir.
Man, when I'm in regular Fiona,
Oh, there you are.
Oh shit! Okay. You definitely feel shorter today.
Yes, because Party Fiona's tall. There's like regular Fiona.
Wait, where's he at? Let me point at him.
Eric.
I just got hit on the neck.
Close enough.
What the fuck? I got turned into an ant fire. Ant fire.
So,
Ant fire?
is everyone okay? I have a side project of a side project of a side project of a side project of a side project, yeah, so on and so forth. It's fine. I have.
So I hear you like side projects.
I do like side projects. I really should stop doing side projects, but that wouldn't be me.
Inception.
For the past few months, just barely in my off time, I've been working on a blackjack table that has both AI play and just normal manual play. And it's at the point now where I just kind of thrown it out into labs, and I just need feedback and bug reports and stuff. So we're gonna go play some blackjack, and hopefully I put a few tables in there. Hopefully the network load isn't too high.
Count some cards.
I should
Actually, that's a
probably go in a
question.
few seconds
Do you
before so
have
that I'm the
countable
master.
decks?
What do you mean? Like just?
Is
on
there
the
a
actual
set
decks?
deck? Does your blackjack have a
every
set deck?
table has two decks in it.
All right, grips time, you guys. Let's go.
Also, please completely
lose all our money with Fiona at this rate.
implemented, but most blackjack style things like splitting and stuff are
Should we be worried?
I
don't get many references, but I watched the Rain Man enough to know that card counting is bad. Yes, you're banned. Or at least you get kicked out for doing it.
Hey, it's not in the TOS and VR chat.
No, listen, I've never actually counted cards in blackjack, but in high school I was absolutely a card counter in spades.
I always found blackjack pretty easy to do, and I don't. do well with math. I don't know. I usually remember the cards people play. It's just such a simple game.
All of the geometry and swap out light.
Alright. We'll go do that.
It's fun.
Okay.
Oh, it's this one.
Here, I talked a big game. I'm gonna lose big now.
Alright.
Alright, let's walk up to the table.
Why is that so loud?
Tables.
There we go. Oh, you're gonna deal? Please. That'd be fun.
Wait, you can be the dealer as well?
Who's gonna be?
Right.
I
think so. Actually, can I?
What's happening?
Where's like all the stuff?
That didn't look right.
Game active.
Card, and then I didn't have a card.
Yeah, it just kind of flashed stuff.
I also had a card and then I didn't have a card. This smells like network load.
Oh yeah. Okay, we should
Come on,
wait.
little tables. Oh wait, I think it just reset.
Oh wait, hold on. My ankle is itching like crazy. I'm gonna scratch my foot off.
That's a priority. Definitely take care of that first.
Fiona needs to get like little ant traps or something.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
It keeps saying join game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need a footstool.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know what just happened there. Okay, join game.
It kicks me out.
I was able to join the game now.
I'm no longer joined.
I'm no longer joined.
Here, I'm gonna hit a reset. Hold on, guys.
Okay, don't
Try
touch.
this.
Something about goldfish.
Reset, and then it's gonna hit a swap to manual play. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a start game. Alright.
Now join.
Now join?
I guess so?
Okay.
I guess.
Alright, I'm in the game.
I'm in the game.
I don't see any dealer.
Now I'm back out of the game.
First time in January, lost $150.
You're standing in a button that says take control of table.
You can see that? Oh,
Yeah.
We got some network problems.
We've got network issues.
Okay, well,
Because Fiona already took control.
It's alright, that code
but
is
it's not
difficult.
resetting.
I found that networking is the bane of my existence.
Yeah, no doubt.
Alright, we're gonna give it a couple, like, give it like a good 2 minutes to calm down the network, and then we will try again. In the meantime, I'm gonna go put itchy cream on my foot because it's itchy.
I know. If there's a green board, it looks like it's half hidden. There's a green board above the table. And it looks like it has an X through bet or something up there, but you can't quite see it.
We're gonna have to work together.
Oh yes, you're right.
It's like an actual
And now it's gone.
It is.
It went away.
Always wins. Is anyone? Oh, they're playing. That table's working.
Try again.
There's cards on that table.
I think
that one's working. This one seems busted, and that one seems busted.
It's stuck. No, it didn't.
That one just
Join
never
in.
mind. Forget what I said.
What's that thing say on the cards there?
Game active.
Game active.
Oh, adjust dealer. Right.
That's a lie. The game is not active.
Oh, I see joint.
Oh, I'm playing now.
He's got cards.
What happened? Hey.
And then they disappeared.
Ah.
What is that? Why is there a cat eating beans? Oh, those aren't beans. That's
Oh my god. Nice avatar.
Everyone's crowding around it. You guys don't hear it? That was really disappointing.
We're not gaslighting. I think all the AIs included.
Debit card.
Somebody besides me can tell me that I'm not being gaslit, please.
It's going fine for me with just one person. Here, try joining again.
Oh, it's working.
Dude, why do I only see one pad here?
I don't. I can't even do anything now.
Oh no,
I have
my
to go
pad's
back here
disappeared.
and yeah,
Oh yeah, they are.
I forgot a waypoint. There should be only it. No, I forgot a waypoint.
Yeah. Oh, my money's gone. There's a dealer. We came in pet
Is that a cat eating rice cake?
No, that's.
What is it doing?
Oh my god. That's such a good
Such a good what?
Such a good Rikoru. It's very good. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, if you look at yourself in the camera, Eric, you're pitch black.
I probably want to mess with it just a tiny bit more. They talk
I want that kid.
Yeah.
Or I mean, like you're. No, so when I pull up the camera and look at myself,
And more my normal height. I kind of wish the games would work. It's not working for me.
I see them all the time.
At least with my shaders,
AI is overwhelmed.
Yeah. Well, the network code is overwhelmed. Proton has problems sometimes.
Oh, so we're gonna do half Lambert, but Payomi added something first.
This is where we can cash out.
This is where we can cash out. You get no money. You lost all of it. Thank you.
No job, no income.
Bye, please, guys.
I was trying to make it look like Squid was giving everybody the bird.
Digital.
Oh, okay. Hey, so I'm going to be showing a world called Sacrifice. It was actually my first world project, and now I'm going back, now that I know more about Unity, and going back and fixing things and revisiting the project. And it turns out that it's a nightmare when you go from knowing nothing to knowing at least a little bit, and fixing stuff. But it's still, in my opinion, a nice world. That's about it. There should be no issues with copyright or anything like that. Let's jump in.
Spawn is...
Yeah, that's
okay. No, Spawn is right here.
Is that Spawn? Oh shit.
What's up, yo? This is Spawn.
I am never gonna stop using that goddamn prefab wallpaper. It's my favorite texture of all time.
It looks like some bone
I was
rolls.
saying.
This sounds very
Did you see you saw the VOD with the world with the like going around with that? Yeah, it works out so good. Yeah. You can get top. Yeah, I liked it.
I was so hoping Charles would show up.
Okay.
Yeah, alright, bye bye.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like.
Oh, this looks cool.
Oh, okay. And the last world, kid, your eyes were just pitch black, like you were a
I know what I want to do.
vampire in the berserker.
This Elden Ring.
Mantled with the gloom of night.
Oh boy, finally managed to join.
The answer is age.
Are you here? Did you crash, Silva? No. Wow, I almost crashed. Where are you? There you are. I'm behind you.
I think we were.
We had faster meet up.
Yeah, I think Eric was actually broke out of before he figured out what
No, that might before neither happens.
I think I may have actually realized where my performance issue is coming from, Crazy M.
Oh?
The more time I spend around this community, the more people I friend, which means the more people I have to
Nice, I like it.
Boss battle.
Why is there a pool table? What, you're
There you go. Now become frog.
Oh, man, this smells so good.
Oh, of course. Something every author should have. A video player.
Defend the throne. Can we throw these?
No, here we go.
I can. Mine now.
Fight for the throne. So I'm assuming maybe the king's a vampire since we have the stake right here. Oh, this is a sacrifice dagger, isn't it? Oh, they're all sacrifice daggers.
I love how the origin of whatever the hell this is not actually the center of it, so it just kind of spins in front of me. It's perfect.
Panic.
In attack.
Maybe it's meant to spin, like you're supposed to, like, you know, do tricks with it.
It's my secret. I'll hide it in there.
I feel like it's protected by, like, magic or something. The magic of molecules.
There we go.
Oh.
Can you even get on this?
I am ruler.
Oh god. Hey, here we go.
Let's bow down to you.
I can't drop it for some reason. We were both trying to grab it at the same time.
I'm menacing.
The game was trying to figure out, oh, who has it? Who has it?
No.
Yep. Trying to determine through calculation. Yeah.
This is an interesting vibe this place has because it has like pool tables and stuff down there or whatever.
Kunai, I think it's called.
And this whole motif.
Reaching up there. This is how you
Oh.
there we go. Now we go.
What are you afraid? Where's the score?
Did you say Squid Game? Did you just say Squid Game?
Oh, right in the smartphone. There we go.
Yeah, this ceremonial.
I could just use this as like a. There we go.
Yeah, this is what they talk about, Cyan, how groups can quickly diverge into cults. It only took us like 3 minutes until we started sacrificing each other in this world.
Yes, Floor.
Yeah. It's bound to happen.
Well,
we need to integrate the beer pong stuff into this.
I take no responsibility in this.
I don't think so.
God damn it, B. Let me get a selfie next to that person. This is on my bucket list.
Oh, I turned on colliders and it has some, but not all.
Yes.
There we go.
That's great. For the bottle. Get them the last. Yes.
I have the ping pong ball.
Yeah, the point of the small colliders is when you're doing a DJ set that you can actually like lean into the altar.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of
This is
DJs
an
request
interesting
that.
vibe this place has.
Oh, thank you.
You should double check the pool table since the balls are kind of like floating.
Are they? I had a problem where I accidentally made everything static, and I had to go back and change all of it, so something might still be static.
Might be better to like re-import it at that point, I think.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I went back and I checked it, and I played it a few times.
Oh, someone else can have it.
But obviously, it's not working now, so.
I've got the stabby now. Oh, it doesn't actually map very well.
There's a collider over here.
The center of like these things. Watch what happens when I spin it forward. Meow.
He has the high ground. Save him.
Just like a real knife.
That's how knives really go in my hand.
This is what actually happens to a knife when you rotate it with your mind.
Yes.
It's so accurate.
Let me try. Let me try. I don't know if I can do that.
Welcome back, XR.
The previous instance, it's like way too many people, so I'm unable to join. Finally, being lucky to able to join this one. One thing I can believe that the origin point on for this knife is not on this knife. It's outside
Yeah, it's no.
the knife, I would say.
It's somewhere else for sure.
Did you see that?
That can be done.
Yeah, you're dodging a knife there.
Blender, I would say. Yeah.
It's VR chat for you.
Origin point can be set inside Blender, I would say. Nah.
Oh.
Yeah. When making a world like this, though, there's so many little details like that that could easily get messed up. That's an interesting bug to have. I like it. You would never notice if you have VR, too.
Is that a knife or a sword?
Attack and knife thingy.
Oh, fair enough.
It's not very sharp though.
It's the same length as you. It's pretty much a sword.
Yeah.
Length of the blade. No, I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, I love the pastel rainbow strip on your back. That looks pretty.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you may protect the
Thank you.
Sacred blade.
That's so... Yeah. I was just standing here and the blade was flying around me. I was like, huh?
Based on a video game or something?
I'm not sure.
Oh! See that? What?
My frame rate. Oh boy, what is my frame rate?
Looks like Dark Souls.
Ah, okay.
What?
Interesting.
I am
believe
sick.
that's a symbol I've seen in Dark Souls. Like using telekinesis.
Yeah, it's like,
I know, like why are they going towards me?
Okay.
It's the origin point of all these weapons must be really far away from the actual weapon. And I'm assuming whoever the froggy person who made it didn't have desktop mode open very often. Or doesn't know that you can manipulate things with IJKL, which I definitely missed for at least a year of playing this game.
Yeah.
Ah, peut-être aussi. Moi j'avais demandé si ça vient d'un jeu vidéo, m'a dit que ça vient de Dark Souls. Et après c'est un jeu auquel j'ai jamais
So
joué.
yeah, the origin point of this one's in the center. I can spin it.
Hey. Oh, I thought you were in full body.
Me? No. I just have animation set for sitting, and I can get up. Or I can sit.
Hey, I love your avatar by the way.
It was one of my older ones, but I wanted to work on it again because I like the Deluxe cheese.
Hey, I know, they're so cute.
Oh, he's got the CDJs on, too.
I used to do avatars, but I kind of stopped. Yeah.
I've been working on worlds a little bit more now. There's always something for me to be doing.
We need to get it set up with UI canvas.
I might get back into it, it's just... I'm not too sure. I have been doing a few avatars, I've been updating this one. But...
I don't know,
I just need to find time,
the
because I'm
CDJs
working.
up here.
What time is it? 4:50?
Like the laptop here.
Maybe I'm gonna put dinner on in 10 minutes.
I see.
It's only 10 PM for me.
Lights. Okay, I finally move again. Oh boy.
Oh, did you lag out?
Yeah,
I like the pain.
Yeah, it seems like maybe there's something desynced.
My frame rate is somewhere around 12. Oh boy.
Well, frames? I've got like 27, which is actually really low.
That's not. That's just. That's
I got 18.
my soul.
That's wild.
My graphics card's
Well, that's.
I got 12. My ping is somewhere around 100.
Yeah, it's got a VR chat. VR chat's gonna get with the times. You're all just
Oh, my GPU RAM's full. That's probably.
fucking having appendages.
I should have enough, I just agreed with you.
You gotta get over it. You gotta
Yeah,
get more totally comfortable.
There we go.
There we go.
Eventually, you'll just be.
Yeah, my frames are low in here. It might be like GPU RAM being full.
I've done Noah. I mean, I've done Noah.
Yeah,
I've done
VRAM.
and all space. So that's old news.
Yeah.
The new coolness is no legs. But
Okay, now my frame's around 20-ish.
legless.
It's really cool all the debug info you can see in this game. Oops.
Oh, yeah. I accidentally opened that console in VR once. It was like a debug console. I can get rid of it.
Join us. We have game.
Oh, I can see everyone's ping in this in shift tilde 4. That's cool.
It's kind of funny though. It is
Yeah.
Shift.
Shift tilde 4. Oh yeah, that's the debug UI, which is pretty useful.
Shift tilde 3 gives you all the debug log. It layers them on top though, it doesn't close the other ones.
Like, if I'm correct, Shift tilde 4 will list all the players so you can know how many people there are in the instance.
Yep. There's some kind of like Shift tilde 5 slows everything down, but it shows like multiple graphs, histograms.
Like I have no idea what those graphs are. Like I've been seeing it from the beginning, and I have no idea what do they stand for.
Yeah, me neither. It doesn't really say.
Yeah, like if you press Shift tilde 5, like there are no legends saying what color is what.
Yeah.
And then the mods.
There's that the book that has feelings.
Presented, and then like they're like, this is why you can't have
This-
legs and VR. And then Meta's like, yeah, this is a great article.
Shift tilde 6 gives you a bunch of stats about objects, I guess.
At the night What?
Let me see.
Yeah, and that's why you
It's almost Give me.
Oh, that's what.
I wonder if Shift tilde 1 is probably something that you only have if your work is staff.
Yeah, I think the problem
He's fun.
Probably squid judging by the icon, but you know.
The lighting's cool in here.
Oh, goodbye,
It wasn't me. So did anyone
It's all your fault.
lambs?
Killed someone.
Sorry about slamming into the key.
What?
We're supposed to kill 2 goats
and a lamb before
Everybody gather around fast.
Otherwise, our sacrifice isn't complete, and God's gonna hate us.
Hail me! Oh, praise me! Woo! I'm not different.
So, you're all different, yes, very individual. So, I'm about to show off a commission that I've been, a world that I've been commissioned to do. It's, if you've played No Time to Talk before, it's kind of like that, except that it's got a nice lobby area where you can hang out with your friends, and the whole talking to random people thing is optional. When I head into the world, just give me a moment to set up some options, so just, wait 15 seconds, that should be plenty. There's no copyrighted music, but there's a video player. I'm gonna stop it when I enter the world, so that shouldn't be an issue for you. And yeah, just, at the back of the world there's a door. You can just go through that if you want to talk to people. And that's it, should be self-explanatory. If you have any bugs, please let me know, because this is unfinished. So if you have really, I'd love all the feedback you have. Yeah, thank you! I'm gonna drop a portal! Which I'm gonna pussy.
Okay, so this looks like this looks like a knife.
That was interesting.
This looks problematic.
I wonder if my key can come with me through the
That's a dagger.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna run the sea later.
It looks ribbed for your pleasure.
What do you mean?
Why is it problematic?
It's another type of dagger. Is it something in this area?
I don't.
I'm gonna run later.
Australian, I feel offended.
You've seen the Dark Souls enemies, like they have all
This is
kinds of
not a knife.
Not
a knife.
The letter opener.
It's a dagger.
This is
It's a what?
It's a Renee Magritte painting.
You missed.
You're so lucky. You're so lucky.
You missed.
Yes, release 2018. Server 1169. God damn it!
I just lost the game.
What if I don't accept? What if I just want to harass
An
people?
experiment to see if I could make something that looks decent.
Okay, do you want to
decent
accept?
standard and
Oh, we can't go
actually kind of work.
I want to harass. Oh, you can't go in.
Hey, babe.
So I guess you have to do it.
No, wait, hold on.
Companion. Video player's playing. There's my companion.
I can open up matchmaking.
You can just
Wow. Fuzzy. Fuzzy Shrek. You're looking a little bit moy today.
Wow.
Yeah, you made those shoes too. Come on.
You don't reverse card me!
I'm gonna ignore the.
I wonder where my key's gonna go when this is teleport because it's a world object. I wonder if it's
It says loading
Let me
video.
see what's going on here.
I guess it stopped.
Oh, is this a fax world?
Yeah, it is.
This is a fax world.
The fire, that's kind of cool. I love this 3D scan. I should do more 3D scans. Wash the dishes, mow the lawn, clean the bathroom, or vacuum the house. Probably dishes, maybe vacuum. I like a clean house. Homie zone. Salbug! I guess you're my homie right now.
Hello. I'm your homie.
I never did set any of those things on the wall. Oops. If you could hire someone to help you, would it be with cleaning, cooking, or yard work?
Could hire someone cooking. I'm no good with cooking.
You don't like cooking?
Yeah. What about you? I do. Well, I just like prefer something quick to eat. I've never been learned to cook. What about
That's
you?
fair. I cook dinner like sometimes, like yesterday. Oh, we're done. Probably cleaning because I do clean a lot, but sometimes it's nice. Would you only eat one meal for the rest of your life? What would it be? Oh, who's my homie this time? Did I get nobody? Sad. I didn't get any homies.
I know my limits.
I'm gonna start dinner, so I'm gonna sit down here.
Interesting. I like no time to talk.
I got one homie. Sal was in there.
I know my limits.
I need to eat food. I went for a walk earlier, and then I went to a boba tea place and had boba tea, and that was the extent of my meals today.
Oh God, eat!
Wait, have you not eaten anything?
I had boba tea, so that's like super filling, so it's kind of holding me over a bit, but I'll have like a proper
Oh my
meal
god, I feel like I want to make you my homemade ramen. I want to feed you.
No, I'm good. I'm probably gonna do like a little stir fry after I'm like done.
You best hide, or I'll be very unhappy. Everybody must love me.
No, honestly, the boba tea was very filling.
Boba tea. When you say boba tea, I just think of Boba Fett. Like, what is boba tea?
It's like a tea, like a frozen, almost like slush paper. But it's got these little balls at the bottom, and they're like gelatin balls, and they are very, very, very stuffing.
But I need to work with our action plan so I can test something.
Damn, sign me up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's great.
Oh yeah.
At least another. I have a glitch.
You see a mirror and you can't deal with
X machine.
You're enthralled by your own looks. Like,
Someone
went into the
original.
I'm gonna go kill him.
No, people are telling me that I look older. I mean, that's good.
The whole like brought up a lot because of my water bottle.
No, I had it before. I had the suspenders before. Keep replacing parts. It's the only thing that changed was this car and the hair. That's it. That's the only thing that changed.
As it breaks or falls out of its I've replaced top or bottom.
It's the hair for sure. It's longer, I guess.
Yeah, the older version. I saw you the first one.
Changes to
doing farm stuff like that.
change back to the
A lot of times what would happen is like
You got eye track?
ride out of the field.
No. See if the actual
the door and opened it up, and it was just like wedged at the bottom, and just immediately collapses out.
I think you
I always forget you. I mean, I grew up on a farm too, but I didn't do farm shit. You grew up actually doing
Invisible. I mean, I didn't have many alternatives. I was like 7 miles from a paved road. So.
Oh, I know, sir.
Definitely visit the I feel like they would
I know, isn't it so annoying when you have like a problem and you're so close to it and it just like, you just want to get to the bottom of it? Yeah.
I need to map out the individual values though. I need to check the bull ratio for So I'm probably gonna do display bits as well because I don't know. It's almost like 1% better, so I don't lose any data.
Oops. Okay, here we go.
I think they just don't want to move.
Jumped off the edge.
That's how you jump out.
Turns out, and then I think probably setting up in there. If it's not linear, well, then we have issues.
There we go.
It's like a get to know you kind of thing. It's like a 2-minute dating game kind of.
It's like the other speed dating
That
game.
door.
Yeah. Oh, Lilith, you look so summery. Like, I just
Thank
want to
you.
eat sandwiches with me.
Yeah.
Did you experience?
I don't have any sandwiches though.
Got a blanket.
I've got a crazy idea.
Oh, well, I will bring.
I should add that.
Like, you just be you.
I don't know if it
Okay.
was exactly right, but are you?
I just want to sit in a meadow with you right now with that current outfit.
With like a linear scale.
Yeah. I do like the vibe.
Goes good. Sparkling water.
It's an analog technique.
You can have that job. You bring the sparkling water. I'll bring the
sparkling water,
jam sandwiches, and Lilith can just be a
It's a skill system, but what
That's
I'm
right.
basically thinking is if you built one using an animator so that like, you could
Aw, it's very sweet of you. I heard you talking about Squid, like just wanting to get her some food, and I'm just like, yeah, like boba. I understand boba can be filling, but you gotta eat. Little food.
You were very quiet there. I couldn't really hear you.
I said like boba can be filling a little bit, but like, yeah, you gotta eat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they never actually explained what it was properly. I was still very confused.
Oh, bubble tea. It's like a tea drink with tapioca beads in it, so it is kind of like a tiny meal.
Oh, bubble tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Boba tea.
Boba. It is, yeah. It is, yeah. That's what it's called for real, but like,
as far as I'm concerned,
yeah. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing.
I was so confused.
I just made some last night.
Oh, cool. So you have like the stuff to make the tapioca balls at home?
No, me neither.
I went and bought 1 kilo bag of tapioca and it's heavy.
Oh, wow.
Be having a lot of boba tea.
Yeah, I bet.
My toe curls up.
Oh, I think I'm echoing, aren't I?
Nope. I'm not hearing any echo at all.
Well, I am. It's coming from right over there.
Oh.
My other room.
Oh, do you have like wireless and you hear yourself through?
I need some.
That'd have been hilarious.
Oh, with all the broken avatars? Yeah. It'd be just a lot of T-posing, really. I saw what happened with one of the avatars I have, and it's like just T-posing and in the ground. That's it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not in this event, but it would have been entertaining to see it in maybe like a...
Yeah, just like everybody aggressively T-posing, embedded in the ground.
This tracking's been pretty intense.
Oh, somebody just fell.
Yeah, I seen your
Way
tweet
over there.
things about it.
Yeah, that was
I
not
love
sure.
the video of you showing it.
Yeah, it looked like it said POW, P-A-O.
Even
Oh.
the moon guy using
That's
it.
another person who fell.
Oh yeah, Moon, great movie. Yeah. That was
I saw it and I was like,
good to see.
Oh.
It's weird being in desktop mode for the first time in months.
Yeah. I go in desktop mode all the time to quickly test stuff.
I think the eyes are stuck. I had this breathe.
I'm actually in desktop mode more than I'm in VR.
I will log in just to test an avatar in desktop mode, but to be at a QE meetup in desktop mode, it's weird.
Yeah.
To make a custom texture for this because I don't like it.
Yeah, I
Not
use
afraid.
cyan Lily.
The look.
Okay, I'm back. Oh boy.
That's all desktop.
Fucking hell.
Some things don't work though. Some things don't emulate.
No, yeah.
Competition, you wanna fight?
Sign emu. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The sign emu, the emulator for the news is so broken.
You win.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
It's good for what it is, but yeah, like
some of the scripts don't work, especially if they're not a very common script. They won't work.
Oh, really?
Let's see when I'm done with.
maybe they're using something that's not existing.
In my world.
I'm not
And
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't have any legs or anything like that, so...
the cyan emulator does not work with it. Like, it works like 10% of the time. So I'm like jumping, trying to double jump, and it works 10% of the time.
Because I don't know if the cyan MU even has like a skeleton or anything like that. I think it's just the pill has a hip collider and that's it, probably. Who knows?
Yeah. I don't know where does the double jump even get detected?
It probably spawns something under the person's foot, I would assume.
There's something in the driver for the hand controller, right? And all you hear from the driver is a double jump occurred.
Oh.
There's not somebody there isn't something in Udon that's listening for 2 clicks at the same time, in short order. Is there?
That's how I would do it. It's just like wait for 2 clicks within a certain amount of time, and then like if you do the second click, spawn a platform under the player for a fraction of a second.
Yeah. But in Udon, would you do that?
Yeah, I guess.
It seems that seems like
seeing everybody warp past you is kind of weird.
Lilith, do you wanna just get in the center here? And we'll go.
Sure.
Alright, check out.
I love being in the homie zone. Are y'all my homies?
I'm your homie.
Yeah, like right in this spot. Okay.
Exactly in the purple laser.
Yeah, I guess the previous world don't have light fakings. That's why my frame rate is low.
Quiet, please, guys.
Hello there. So I want to show off a world. It's a vendor world for an event coming up. And I kind of want to stress test it, but also show off, some of the changes I've made. It's going to be pretty similar to something I showed off in September, but yeah, I will just pop up a portal, I guess, and we can see. There is copywritten music, so maybe I should go in first and like turn it off. Maybe, yeah. There's a video player, so yeah, maybe I'll hop in first. That's true, yeah. Okay. I will spawn one over here, I guess.
Yeah.
My heart is beating out of my chest, and I've done this a few times before. It's just.
Yeah, you're standing on the spawn. Actually, you'll do great. Don't worry.
Oh, it's spawn. Yeah.
I don't know if there's.
Got the edge. Is it the first one or?
Yeah. Right, just over the edge.
There you go. Yeah, I don't think it's super important if I go through first, because I guess people can just turn their audio off.
Banana.
Portal. Toronto.
Front. Oh, the speed is actually nice and fast for me.
Listening to Radio Toronto this morning.
Toronto.
Feels good.
I'm still loading.
This is what Toronto
I'm
is
in.
like in Canada. Holy crap! I need to go to Toronto sometime. Oh wow.
Oh shit, this
This is officially Space Canada.
Oh, there you
This
go.
is an updated video page.
hey,
This
it's
is
FE.
this year's.
Yeah, I couldn't get
Oh,
in.
this
After I
place.
crashed that one time, so that was
Space Canada without the maple leaves.
This place, I see.
Welcome.
You're in
Oh,
that was
interesting.
Oh yeah, default.
That does not
way,
work here.
except this isn't the default if you look closely. It's got a hidden secret to it. Nope.
Oh right, the original music is not copywritten, is it? It's fine.
So this
Whatever.
one of the very few Creative Commons avatars that's actually like worth like. No, sorry, I don't want to use that kind of terminology. Let me rephrase.
the smallest one is like the VRChat avatars. That makes sense.
Yeah. So it's Creative Commons, and it's like I tried hard to find like a decent.
Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. This is just an event for you guys to show off the world you are creating for VRChat. So what's going to happen is, like every week, I'm going to go over the rules, and then once I'm done going over the rules, I'm going to ask that those of you that would like to show a world today, step into the magical rectangle. Your name will appear up on this list. We'll kind of write you down in order.
There we go.
This is like an art show
The
kind of
focus for that world was
similar to 3D models and such.
That's hilarious. I put the YouTube video of like this previous stream up.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, is this
Hello, darling.
Cool, cool.
Oops. There we go. This character has colliders in the legs. Sometimes I go into space.
frames on in VR, but in desktop I'm like, this is the best I've ever had.
This should be fairly performant. I did a lot of work to make sure that it was a lot better than like Cyan. You said you had a bad time in September when you looked like that way, but I think I fixed that problem by now.
Yes, it was this world. Okay.
I'm gonna say, like, just in general, my frames today are low, so I can't say anything about either worlds. It's just like if I have too many avatars shown, I just drop frames.
That's fair, yeah.
You can't use me as an example for frame rate today. Sorry.
Yeah.
20.
What do I have? 27, 30.
I'm currently at 0.
Oh no. Oh god.
Frames?
I'm streaming too. That's the funny thing.
No, I think it's just because I have every avatar, as usual, like, shown at their medium.
I have everyone.
What's my safety setting? I have safety completely off for me. Yeah.
I have lost the will.
Let's see what happens
go
when I turn off Steadicam. Were they doing a mixed reality screen in VRChat interaction this year?
Would not change it.
Yeah, so there's a live event. I'm going to be there with my quest, and I'm going to be doing like tours through this stuff at the actual event.
Dynamic
Basically on my laptop, but yeah.
It wouldn't increase your
Because I just saw another event that just happened.
Wait, turning on Steadicam in the
where
menu
they had
is
the
a
mixed
second camera
reality. I
rendering
saw
the
them
entire
on some
world.
of my feeds. Where they
Oh.
It's the eye tracking.
Yeah, that affects me.
It was a Canadian event, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Somebody was saying
Was it for Vancouver? I didn't see it.
I think it's Vancouver.
Nice.
Okay, I should probably go explore some of these booths.
I should take a look at that. They help us out sometimes.
Telegram group. Do you use Telegram?
Yeah, I have a Telegram. I'm just Lilith Lotor on Telegram. Oh, that's cool.
I'll show you because they're just now posting the mixed reality stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually got an interview from a company that's like just contacted me out of the blue for VR stuff. I'm just like, heck, yes, I want to do this. I don't know. I make stuff for VRChat. That's it. And they haven't contacted me back yet. And I'm just like, oh no, did I say the wrong thing? But I hope they do, because that would be a really cool job. Just making it's for a company that right now makes SDK for video game companies, where it allows them to voice and video chat on top of games. They also make mobile games, but they're looking into doing VR stuff because of course that stuff's hot right now. And also, same amount of money I make right now for web dev. So I'm just like, oh, please. That would be so good.
Yeah, the only other person I know that does standalone Steam VR stuff is TWK Templar. They're around here sometime.
Yeah? Oh, that's cool.
They can do like standalone stuff too. Yeah.
I did a game jam for standalone VR stuff, and my game I never finished. It was I used frying pans to fend off zombies was the whole point of the game. But it was also like during a time that I was jobless and trying to like get a job and do other stuff, and I don't know, it was like a bad time for me, so I never finished it. But yeah, I've worked with Steam VR before with the SDK.
By the way, performance is really good here. I know last year I recall having some hiccups.
Yeah.
Probably because of transparency or cutoff. This is actually working really well. I don't have any issues. I haven't had any...
This is actually still using that Sean's water, like heavy water shader that sometimes gives people a bad time, but I managed to fix everything that was actually bugging people. The trees, the one in the back that's got like some 80k polys still, I have never fixed it. I did fix the shader it uses, so it's really light, but that's it. I used like legacy cutout, basically. Like legacy transparent diffuse cutout.
Sometimes that's what we need, because it doesn't have extra normals and things like that.
Yeah, basically.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Thank you.
Lily!
Hello!
Looks like they're just about
I noticed that the strap speed is actually faster than the walk speed.
Is it? I might have done that by accident. Thanks for letting me know, though. I can write that down.
When I walk in front, I was like slow, and then when I strap around it, I was like, whoa, that was lightning fast.
Yeah, that's... You can set them individually, and I must have set one of them wrong by accident.
Yes. Yes, you can set them individually, like on the VRC load prefab.
This is a world optimized for crabs.
Yes. I used to have the crab avatar.
Electronic flags.
You like them? Thank you.
Yeah, I like those electronic flying flags. They look good.
I thought it was fun, yeah.
This is all you're doing?
Yeah, this one is pretty much all of my doing. I modeled, like, everything for this one. Some of the other worlds in the convention people did stuff for, but... in, like, the period of, like, a month, I modeled all the little bits for this.
Well, there's only one thing which is bad. There's only one thing which is bad, which is I cannot favorite this world. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. Well, so... Aw, thank you. That's very sweet of you. Well, I can put the link up later, or you can come to the convention, which is happening on the 18th.
Ace. Like smack it at the Discord server, I would say. Like smack it at the meetup discussion.
Sharon told me that it already happened.
No, it's not already happened.
But it hasn't happened yet. Then yes, put up something that says about it and where I can go see it. Because I know a few people that would love to see this.
It's just continually... I'm end game right now, and I'm still
cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
On a regular basis.
I can put up the link to the homeworld, because that one's actually just on my user. You can see it if you click on me on vrchat.com. And it will link to this one when the event starts. A little bit first, a little bit sooner actually.
Where'd you put it?
Don't at me.
Oh, I put it in community events, yeah, and meetup discussion.
Meetup discussion, yeah.
Yeah, that meetup discussion.
Nice. The Fern, the Fern Elite one.
Yeah.
I definitely know who people are gonna love this.
It seems like a lot of the event names are puns.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, it's funny. I thought I was streaming, but I'm not streaming. I'm just recording. Oh well.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
But I guess your recording would be useful to me or helpful because you know sometimes I collect quotes to make nice memories. So I guess I'm going to request your recording afterwards.
Yeah, I can do that.
If you know, last time like at Rahelico Shore, I managed to record somewhere around like 70 quotes and then turn them into testimonials.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, if you go to watch Cyan Laser's stream, like back at 2021, December 12th, yeah, you know I went bonkers on that one.
Nice.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, I remember I put those quotes up there, I was like, wow. And then that day, my mic is malfunctioned, so I have to use text-to-speech as well. Oh boy.
They sort out the weird audio issue by next Sunday.
Do I have faith? Let's see, time to find out.
Interesting stress test.
Right, exactly. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Took me a while to enter that 36-digit secret code if you remember what's going on.
And then when you get one wrong,
it's minuscule, it's still
put it in your copy buffer.
I mean, these are delicious, though. I can't complain.
Minuscule.
So yeah, this is cool. How did you get so many advertisers involved? This is a thing.
So many avatars? What do you mean?
It's just like all these different advertisers.
Oh, advertisers. Because, I don't know, I would have to ask Iggly. Igglypoo does a lot of the sort of business side.
Alright, I might just upload it
So somebody
now.
orchestrated
This will
this
take
whole
somewhere
thing.
around like
Yeah.
maybe like very quick
then
because
you were brought
upload
on
it's
board
like
to do the
somewhere
design.
around like
Yeah, I just do the VR stuff. I don't do like getting dealers and all that.
I see. That's really cool.
Mhm. We actually had people, so this is going to happen in Neos as well. There's a Neos version of all of these worlds this time around.
Oh really? Nice.
alright, this may take a while,
good.
which
They look really
usually
nice.
really quick.
Yay. Yay.
And Enverex, who doesn't even work for them, volunteered his time and like did the bulk of the work of converting these worlds over.
For the longest time was
Such a good guy.
Really?
Yeah.
And it's like no one's there because
Wow. Wait, converting from to what?
So you would have to load them into Unity, and you run like a copy of Fructius engine, which is like Frux is the person who made Neos, right? Who made the engine?
There's a high probability
Okay,
that
I'm not
everyone
gonna
will
hear that.
crash, just like how last time happens.
Yeah, for sure. So what we can do is we'll probably.
So,
I don't know.
what'd you call it? Envious engine?
Go,
What
stop,
engine?
Go stop. Go stop.
Oh, Frux. Frux is the name of the person that's like their username. They did most of the engine of Neos.
And I'll just do
basically.
Oh, I see. No kidding.
So you load Unity, and you load like a cut down version of that engine in Unity, and then you load your VR chat project into it, and you can convert all of the static assets, like the seats and stuff like that, and like walls and things. It gets ported over.
Right.
But then you have to set everything else up manually. So this one volunteer has like done it all mostly for the Neos stuff.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, I have a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, I have a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, platform ports is always interesting.
I found it kind of cool to learn a bunch of stuff about that engine, and I got access to some things that were Patreon, usually Patreon limited. It's like you can set up your own headless servers, because on Neos you host the sessions yourself.
Well, uploading stuff is
You're talking
actually
about
much
Visual Studio
faster when I was using
Oh,
Unity 2018.
What was it?
When I used
Sorry?
2018, it takes somewhere around like 15
VS?
minutes. But now it's 2019 and it's just like several quick minutes.
Oh, you can host your own headless sessions, your own machines that are not just a copy of the Neos game. Because like when you're playing Neos, each session is started by somebody and it's hosted by that person. So the bandwidth for all the characters who are there and stuff like that's limited to what your internet can do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can also just like set up a server. Yeah.
Like the old Quake and Doom servers people used.
Oh yeah, I remember those days. Yeah.
Okay, yay, updated.
Oh, it's ready? Cool.
Yes, right on time. Oh boy, that was close. Every time.
Okay, well,
boy.
let's try it.
Here goes nothing.
Okay.
I'm going to.
You can stand on a table.
Spawn it.
Yeah, stand on the table.
We're finally leaving.
Okay, let me hit respawn as well so everyone can. Boink.
It's right over there.
Okay, there we go.
Respawn.
Oh boy. Yep, here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I just teleported from there.
Yeah. It's not a big map.
Je te fais ça.
Wait for everyone to get here first, and maybe like put the portal away from spawn.
On était en train de faire
Pardon?
Lilithe, et bah le dernier c'est. Ouais, bah.
You might want to move your portal away from spawn.
Oh well, they're not dropping it right here. We're just doing it.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Information? Au VR tout le kit, ouais.
But yes, that would be funny to do.
Attends, donc t'as la fenêtre Discord.
Quiet, please, guys.
Je l'ai aussi, mais je sais pas comment on va servir.
Where am I? Disons que c'est pour mon écran de bureau.
Ah, d'accord.
You're free to speak.
Neo, can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright. Okay, so this time, like, of course. So this time, I'm going to bring everyone to Dimension Structure, Emivator Green, which is the last world I showed last time. And you all know there's going to be like a high probability that all of you will crash. So I was thinking about like if all of us can go in groups or in waves. Because I discovered that if we are joining like a smaller rate, everyone will survive. So last time everyone crashed because everyone joins immediately. That's why everyone crashed. So yeah, yep. I have to go through all that. I make all the mesh, design some of the textures. For the pickups, yeah, there are some tooltips. And then just don't bring them way too far away because others still need to interact with it. And then today, yes, there is a tour. There is a tour for a new cluster. So I would say those who want to follow the tour, please follow me during the first group, I guess. Okay, time to drop the portal.
Yeah, so the way we're going to do it, they're going to drop the portal, and to kind of prevent like a syncing issue, we're just going to do portal and let a few people go through, and then we'll do wait and hang back for a second, and then portal again. Just to kind of space out.
As long as shop raised it just go through. Otherwise it just
We're gonna do line up.
Alright. Expect to everyone.
single file line.
Kind of got a personal tour last week. You know?
Set them down after people post them. I figured out a way to do that.
Disable and re-enable the Fizzbone script?
Yep. Yeah, that's basically what I do.
I saw a discussion of that. I don't remember where I saw it, but I have seen
really
discussion
well.
about that somewhere. Yeah, I think I saw that in the open beta channel in Discord.
We'll see what happens. Oh, that's to fix like Fizzbone's issues.
So say someone takes my ears and poses them down and locks them. Unless you grab them or reset your avatar, you have no way currently to reset them back into their position. But if you disable and enable the Fizzbone script, apparently, it'll reset the bones back to their proper position.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I did. I was just I popped into my house like curious about it, so I went and tried that a second ago, and it worked perfectly fine.
Oh, I'm glad.
Oh, that's good.
That works. I'm gonna have to add that then.
Yeah, I know. It's because I
And you
already
know
had it
what's
set
great?
up because I had dynamic bone toggles for my boobs because I had the audio link window in it, and dynamic bones and that would clip through each other really bad. So I already had a toggle for dynamic bones. So I went and just changed the animation to put all of my fizz bone components in it instead, and yeah, just turning it off and then back on again just resets anything you've done to your dynamic bone, like to the fizz bones.
Oh, that's good.
Somewhat of a tangent, but somewhat related. Lilith, are you aware that I'm pretty sure you're aware of it? Are you aware that Fizzbones have their own parameters, and they're literally free parameters that you can use? Like,
No.
in there and it's free. Yeah,
That's pretty nice.
Parameters. 16 free floats.
That's good to have. Yeah.
For a medium avatar. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like what I've been using it so far is on my main avatar that's very poor. I have like a bunch of different tops, a bunch of different bottoms. Like if I want a specific outfit, it takes forever to toggle it. So I just have a phone I take out of my pocket and I actually quickly set a bunch of them without having to use a parameter to change outfit. Just quickly set a bunch of parameters at once.
That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, I guess you could do that with triggers and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, the parameter driver can set basically as many parameters as you want, like set it to whatever value.
Oh yeah, no, I've messed a bit with parameter drivers.
Yeah.
Or even his keyboard.
I just wanted to have a
Similar idea.
That's cool.
Yeah. No.
I love that
the semis.
Yeah, there's a person who made an OS
I finally got my avatar
you can do a window on your desktop and it displays it in their avatar. And he's working on a keyboard on the avatar itself you can touch. Which I'm excited for since like theoretically it doesn't have to use synced parameters since it just uses the same shader that displays the text through OSC.
Nice.
But
it's dynamics are so good.
Hey, Kryn, what are your frames like right now?
Do we just want to
18 FPS.
Ooh, that sounds low.
18, 20.
Yeah,
20. Remember, I'm on a Pimax, so.
Yeah, the main thing that's lagging is
Take mine and
I
double
look
it,
at it and I instantly drop
I have it on an index.
It's Sean's water, that's why. It's like a really heavy water shader with refraction and a grab pass. So I could turn that off.
Great. You should probably. Yeah, you should probably use a different shader.
Yeah. It was just pretty, and like it looks really good, but I should probably get rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's other water here that can look good.
Yeah, doing anything with grab passes are not a good thing.
So I'm told, yeah.
If you package that out and then I'll...
You were saying you were inspecting the whole graphics process with, what's that program called again? I forget now.
Freaking what the hell?
FPS.
RenderDoc.
RenderDoc. Lun has told me about that one too. Basically, like you can inspect the entire like screen rendering process, like how each layer of a frame is constructed. It's really cool.
Once you install it, you just you select whatever game you want. So like the exe of the game, you have to launch the game through RenderDoc to actually get it to work. And there's just an option, and it'll give you the option to capture a frame. You can choose to capture multiple or whatever, and it'll basically freeze your game until it can dump that whole frame from your graphics card to your hard drive or whatever. So depending on the amount of stuff you're rendering at the time, it can vary in time. So like in a more optimized world, it takes like almost instantly. I dumped a render. I did one in a world with 80 people and a bunch of stuff going on, and it was 2 gigabyte single frame that it dumped from my graphics card. It took like 30 seconds.
I guess that's why your VRAM gets so full, right? Like, all of the tiny graphics that are
because you're
they expand.
Dumping all of the textures and everything that are in VRAM basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when you're running an emulator and you save state.
Exact, like it's down to like the like nanoseconds or whatever microseconds of like every single draw call the entire frame did. It tells you like exactly how long every single like draw call in the entire frame took.
Oh, that's cool.
sounds very useful.
Gee.
That is handy. Like I could definitely use that for debugging this type of thing.
Yeah, I would kind of want to use it
Specifically,
just
though,
like
it's only telling you
test
how
out
long
everything.
each draw code took on your graphics card. If you're being CPU limited because of other stuff, it doesn't really help much with that.
For sure, yeah.
There's a
Well,
frame
by the way,
debugger
still another
inside
tool
the
for
Unity editor as well.
helping with optimization.
Yeah.
One of the cool things you can do too is you can sort by the frame time essentially, or like how long the each component took, and you can actually sort them. So it'll put all of the most like the things that took the longest to calculate on top. So you can go from like the worst to the least really easy that way.
Yeah, that would be super cool to have. Yeah, in desktop mode, I'm at like 25 to 30 frames per second, looking at all of the avatars.
Yeah, like once you capture the frame, you can just like go through and like look through it, take your time, and you start going from the worst to the least and stuff, and you eventually just find all the things, and then you can like view the frame, and there's a view for the frame where it does it in like this like 3D view, and you could basically figure out like exactly where the thing you're rendering was in that frame that actually that was a part of even.
Yeah.
So like you could figure out exactly what in the world actually was like lowering your frame rate in a way.
That's kind of cool. I was on ultra graphics mode too. Oh.
I like that idea, but it's so much work. Where the menu is, I always already does it.
But yeah, it's pretty neat to do that and stuff. Like, it's one of those things like whitelisted by VRChat, so it's like it's not a bannable thing to use. It's like technically speaking, you can use it to rip like
raw meshes, basically.
But it's like one of the worst tools to do that with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say it's one of those things VRChat doesn't care about that, considering it's like technically you can, but when you have a file on your computer that is just every avatar in the world you've loaded all nice and individually separated, that you can just go through and grab, stick in a tool, basically get a Unity package out of, it's horrible in comparison.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Kryn, is it warm there? Because it's really warm here, but it's also going to get cold tonight, and the wind on my window is like scary. It's like it's going to break the windows. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got no window out this way, but it is 10 degrees out right now. So
nice.
It's pretty.
It's warmer in Toronto than it is there.
Actually has them on Quest now. I actually updated the Quest version of it too, so now my Quest version has food buns as well.
Nice.
Are we just gonna try and slam in? See if we crash? Yes. Yay.
Joining. Yeah. Yep.
すごいね。
Yeah.
そうですね。
Taboo.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I think.
Oh my god, Floormaster, I love your LED.
If you turn up your world volume, you can actually hear sound effects. So yeah, don't worry, there are no copyrighted music or audios as long as no one put any links inside the video player.
Yeah, I think some people are crashing looking at this.
We're live.
Every time somebody joins, it plays a sound.
Oh, is that
That
what
is
it's doing?
intentional. Yes, that's a joining
that
sound.
might be what's causing people to crash as well, because it does.
No,
words
last
do
time.
Not, like.
Last time it
I
has
don't
no
think it would
joining
be an
sound.
audio source cause
Interesting.
Well,
The
not
last
the
time it
audio
has no
itself,
audio
it's
sound.
trying to sync.
Ah, okay.
With every join.
Alright, I'm going to start counting from 30, 29,
I mean,
28,
it seems like there's enough people in here to start your
26,
tour.
25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Can you hear me?
2, 1. Okay, so I'm gonna just start the tour right now.
Stuttering, but that's also just loading.
Yeah, once you load everyone
Did you just?
Your account
Okay, a lot of people are going to lose the tour, oh boy. So the new stuff, it's going to be the West 1 cluster. Which is this teleporter right here. We're just going?
Mm.
Yes.
Are we supposed to go in?
It's a Misty. I always love your outfit. It's a Misty. I always love your outfits. What's the 64 over your head button?
That's my battery level from OVR Toolkit.
Oh, that's cool.
I wanted to try something with OSD, so that was just simple to do.
Yeah, that's kind of nice to have.
And I just added earlier today some animations so that when
Form
it
Master.
goes below 50, it'll change color. So hopefully that'll work. It worked in Unity. That's what I tried adding stuff.
You're a bread tag, I get it. Me little bread tag. I love the LED, that's so cute. Oh, it's got a little face. Such a fun idea. I love that it even has the, like the diode inside. It's kind of awesome. What's all this? Where did, like, XR go?
I don't think we were supposed to actually walk through the teleporter.
Interesting looking places. Oh, there you are.
0. Oh, here we are.
The rent
Yep,
cheaper now?
yes.
Oh.
So now it's actually much slower. Now this is actually an attempt. This is actually an attempt. I tried to add audio link, but I was thinking like, nope, that would be like very laggy and not quest compatible. So I was thinking like, all right, fine, I'm going to leave the work to the particles.
This is a game where you put
Looks
your
like a
fingers
little
here.
fire.
You're
I
unlucky
like
you
it.
take the
Slice.
And then this, I would say, is the easiest plant I have
finger there, the
ever made. This is the easiest plant I've ever made.
That looks
It's just a
lovely.
cube and then particle. That's it.
It's cute.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
The chandelier is different.
Oh yeah.
You can look up there, and the chandelier is different.
With how it controls the hip.
Oh, that's kind of
Go
nice.
back to the center cluster. You can notice that the chandelier is a sphere shape, and then now this one over here is a ring shaped instead. Oh, Cyan's finally here. Cyan, did you notice that I have fixed your name on the credits?
I did not, mainly because I was trying to get over here, I guess.
Oh, okay. I have removed the space in your name. Sorry.
Nice.
Okay.
And
And then so here, it's the same bathroom, but smaller. And then soon I will add the doors as well. No, okay.
Close the door.
And then here
That's
is
not it.
dining area and a smaller kitchen or whatsoever.
It's shower time. We must all get clean.
Oh god. Well,
It's floating.
I haven't
Yeah, get that
installed
filth off
the
you.
Okay, she's
shower
well,
system yet, so you won't be able to
Nobody
turn
else
on
is.
that.
Everybody else get out.
Is there like a water thing where you can
We are ready, we can
press a button?
Turn the shower on. Get that
So
filth
here,
Oh,
this-
dude,
first I'm
sweet.
gonna
Oh, it does work.
make yeah.
You can clean off.
I'm gonna be more firm in my decision to probably never add that to
looks like a
bunk
fair
bed.
DJ bitches.
Okay. I mean, it's not bad, but it's just
Who wants to be the
when-
What's wrong with you?
Oh wait,
you need a
why do I hear shower sounds? That is weird.
Yeah, I
That
don't know.
should not
Yes,
happen.
we have a shower.
Let me check.
Because we were
We
showering.
have the shower?
Okay.
We have the shower?
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I forgot that it doesn't
bathing
need it
in
from
the
the center
innocence.
cluster. Yes, we have the shower
no.
working, yes.
Shower, we gotta save water.
Bathing in the
have the
blood of
shower.
innocence. Yes.
Everybody crowd in.
You know what?
Group
though?
shower.
Water.
Wastewater.
So crazy these days, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, alright, everybody lather up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get out of your way.
We're doing an operation for this to work out.
When everyone is
And then it's time to take off my clothes. Oh no.
60.
I hope you enjoy the group shower.
That's right. Preserve the water.
But clean.
Where did they go? They ran off already.
Oh, I didn't look upstairs.
Now, if you have been to Night Forest, I guess you recognize this couch right here.
The infamous.
What a famous couch.
It doesn't look very comfortable, I've got to say.
He doesn't know about the night first couch.
And then this chair over here took me a while to make. Oh boy.
It's a lovely chair.
Thanks, but still, if you look at the shape,
Nice.
you can still see Unity is having a hard time baking it. Oh boy.
Yeah.
And then the same shower stuff.
UVs on
in
a
the
chair
next
like that
bedroom.
are difficult sometimes.
All I'm gonna say is, fuck.
Yeah.
And then the same bunk bed, but with different mattress.
Do we get soap? I love that you're standing on the soap bottle.
You notice that the mattress
I'm so dirty on the run over here.
So I would say this is for house 60. Okay, for house 120 is slightly, how do I say? Empty for now, but soon it'll be full of surprises as well.
It's very minimalist. Okay.
It's like XR is setting this place up for people to actually live here.
Oh damn!
So
On the
soon
floor.
over here,
guy got his
this will
couch
be
stolen.
like,
Yeah.
Oh.
it is meant to be on the floor. So my idea is soon I will add a bunch of pillows right here. So it's just going to be like a cozy area. Like imagine you can have all like play card games with all your homies like around on the floor. That is like
Hey, homies.
yeah, like and then I was thinking about since no one is able to move the furniture around so far, so in the future I will make these cushions and everything pick-upable so you can arrange all your stuff by your own. That is my idea for that one. And then yeah, this is the dining area, which is
Somebody else eating dinner too?
Interesting.
Because I totally am.
and then this time the plant is not a plant. It's rotating circles or yeah. But yeah.
I don't know about you, rotating circles grow in my apartment.
Dispenser.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
I would
and
love to have
The
this.
room?
So finally, the upstairs. The upstairs is almost the same bunk bed, and then the same stuff. But the lamp is different, and this time there are no side tables.
How much of these lamps is
Why do
Pardon?
I feel like I'm gonna have a great night's sleep on this bed? I don't know why. I'm just gonna place my head between these pillows.
Well, these imagine the sound of rain on these windows.
Oh,
It would be so hot in here.
Oh, that would
the sunlight
be
comes
nice.
in, hits you from all angles.
You gotta have
Pardon?
very advanced
No,
curtain
it
system.
wouldn't. It would
With so many windows, it'd be like
windows are very conductive,
baking
but
hot.
it conduct the
Yeah.
heat out of the
Oh.
world,
Yeah, these
out
are
of
like
the room.
greenhouses, basically. When I first saw this map, I thought
No, but at nighttime it'd be freezing cold, so you'll find.
It's true.
But don't worry. But don't worry. Soon I will add curtains and doors.
Oh yeah. You
Okay.
want this
So
house.
last
We
time
have it.
I didn't. Last time I
I
didn't able to show you what I meant, like extra post processing. So now we are going back to the center cluster. All right, let's
Okay.
go.
What a bread
That is doable as well. I guess we'll just respawn as well. All right, let's
Still respawning
respawn.
then.
buddy.
Someone's chopping.
Teleports.
Okay,
What's
so
the thing
yeah,
every time we go
Cyan
in?
Laser, just in case. Just need you to verify your name.
I can see
Is
my
it
name.
fixed?
Yes. Yes.
And it's fixed. Yay, good.
Oh, did they
Alright,
spell with a Z?
So now,
No, it had a space.
Oh, someone bring the teapot
Oh.
here. Yeah, you can actually flip the teapot and see what will happen while you're pouring though. Alright, now we have
we've
to
been
go
swinging it
to
around, yeah.
house 45. Yeah, we have to go to house 45.
Oh, she did. No, she
Code numbers. These houses.
Oh, there's colliders on those.
Mambo number 45.
Okay.
Oh, damn, this is
So last
look-
time I
you have
didn't
elite
manage to show this, but these everything are here are post processing, which are not available on the default world launchpad.
I like the shader on the wall as you climb the stairs.
Vintage.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Now,
Experimental one. Sorry.
my favorite is actually lemon. My favorite is actually lemon.
Oh yeah. It's like got a lo-fi look.
Lemon. Well, if you choose lemon, the main idea is going to be like everything is going to be. Yes, they will stack. So there are 2 to the power of 5 to combine them, which is 32 ways to do it.
We surveyed to turn them all off at the same time.
Somebody put a book in the way.
I don't know which one I toggled on.
Alright, by the way, if... Oh yeah, last time I didn't get to mention, like at the Valley Stadium, like at the at the front of the stage, there's a script written as well. So I guess I can bring everyone to the Valley Stadium,
'cause I was confused.
which is
You click them all,
north to
yeah.
cluster.
Amogus.
Got him.
That's funny.
I got bumped my own world, so I thought I was gonna get off, but it seemed like everyone else found their way to here, so we're gonna check out the world for a minute.
Oh, what is going on?
Nope.
I think
One pick
I
up.
just wanna
There you go.
see what's going on here. And then
It's art.
depending
all
on like the
sorts
last
of
episode
weird
of
shit.
Reacher.
Do you say Frasier?
Reacher.
Reacher.
You
Oh
ever
my
seen the
god.
movie Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise? They made like a
I don't think I've
series
seen
of it
them.
now.
No, I don't think I've seen any
Oh,
of those. No.
Jack Reacher was good. Well, I mean, Tom Cruise is an amazing actor, but yeah, Jack
Oh
Reacher.
yeah,
Reacher
the
was
theme
good.
loop and it breaks
Yeah,
every
but-
time.
They've
Like,
kind
that's
of
a
like
different story.
burned the privilege at this point.
Yeah, like if they really need people to test, he can just post an invite link in the community meetup, and I'm sure people would join to help him test it. Like, there's a ton of people that'd be willing
like,
just to get on quickly to test.
I'm more than happy to help test, but it seems to always break every time, and it causes a massive
Maybe we could
delay in the whole
like
event.
on
Nothing against anybody who has this problem. But, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
On the ends, maybe.
But
I'm just kind of
obviously Squid needs to account
There's
for
that
this.
issue. I've just kind of got like the guttural feeling of like, damn, now I can prove they've been lying.
Oh.
Sup, Snowy?
Finally bring justice.
I do not like being lied to.
Beep beep.
And just ice for all.
Like that. Especially because like I try to do like the whole rearrange time thing out of like the convenience of people for like people's times, right? And just to like take advantage of that. It feels ugh.
Oh, Snowy. You want to keep the avatar at
I
medium?
didn't do that last time. It's now
minute
orange.
Like there's been a lot of times where it's like, oh, people actually have a time constraint, but no, XR says they're going to be in a meeting for their school project until exactly the last point.
Yeah, and also the light baking for an hour, 40 minutes exactly. Just I don't
Light baking for an hour, 40 minutes, and then the second I approach them, they're like, oh, perfect, it's done. Like, okay. It's like that's literally the situation every time.
I mean, I would give them the benefit of the doubt, but there's only so far you can take it.
Oh yeah, well I mean like I've given that like every single week, and then this week it was like this is the first time I can like see that wasn't the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like lying.
I mean, that's fair.
I mean, who does?
Oh well, hopefully I'm going to be showing my world next weekend, so I'm happy.
Oh, exciting.
I have to make sure to be there.
Hopefully.
Right.
No, I have to work.
Let the
If
countdown
you like Toy
begin.
Story, you're going to love it.
Oh no. Oh wait a second.
I was a little worried about the subject of discussion because I I don't know, I kind of use community meetup to test things a little bit, but I also make sure it works first.
Yeah, well, it's fine to use it to test it. Just don't show it off again until you fixed it. Issues like Cloudbird's World, for example. First time we went there, it all crashed, but then next time you showed it off, it was fixed and it worked perfectly. Like, it's a way to do it.
Some stuff's hard to know.
1 week cooldown I had to fix things.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
I think that's why that existed in the past too.
I'm going to be fair to the guy. It's hard to tell because how often do you get 80 plus people in a world to test?
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you need nipples? Well, actually, you could be
the
wearing
nipples
like
are underneath.
Give him a deeper V.
Alrighty, where is Cloudburp? There you are, perfect.
We need to cheese, man.
So, this is the end. Oh, my thing pops up on the camera over there. Very cool. This is the end of the community meetup. You don't have to stick around if you don't want to. But what we're going to be doing now is moving on into kind of a little social event that we do for an hour after the fact. It's kind of a point for everybody to just kind of speak and talk and network without me having to butt in every 10 minutes and say, Portal. Anyways, so with that said, this week, Cloudburb has donated their world for this kind of social gathering event.
Yes, Cloud.
Ooh, yes. So if you'd like to drop a portal to it, we will go and hang out. And be best friends together.
Time to drop the old portal.
That looks fun.
I need friends.
Me.
A work of art.
Yes, friend.
Boot.
Ain't it lovely?
Okay, there we go.
I have the bestest drawing.
Sure. Why not?
How could you?